Salespeople don't understand objections whatsoever. Welcome back to Year 4 of this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie franchise owner, Tokyo, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the Japanese translation of Japan Sales Mastery. Anatamo Present no Tatsujin is the translation of Japan Presentations Mastery. And my new book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, or in Japanese, Training de Okane o Bunni Suru wa Yamimashou. I also have a new book called Japan Leadership Mastery. Now, we're bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Now, this is episode number 234, and we are talking about lure out their objections. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs, no sale. Can't present the solution convincingly, no sale. Can't handle objections properly, no sale. Can't close, no sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear, and doubt. Know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. So let's get going. Salespeople often hope for straightforward buyers who buy without hesitation. However, reality is rarely so simple, and objections are actually critical to the sales process. When buyers hesitate, it signals interest, as it means they are considering potential issues. If buyers show no interest and raise no questions, that is a warning sign. They're not truly engaged. Objections suggest a mental commitment to the purchase, as buyers are naturally cautious and want to resolve potential risk before moving forward. In sales, objections reveal an intent to purchase and can guide us in addressing any reservations the buyer may have. When a buyer has no objections and doesn't ask questions, they're not likely to be invested in the product or solution, which could mean a failed sale. This is especially true in cases of high-cost or complex products. Questions and objections indicate the buyer is working through a mental checklist and seriously evaluating the purchase. Addressing these concerns builds trust and moves the buyer closer to a decision. In Japan, decision-making is often done collectively through a process called the ringi system, where various stakeholders in the company must approve the purchase. The individual in the sales meeting may be gathering information for others. They are not the final decision maker. Consequently, they may raise fewer objections, not because they lack interest, but because they're not the end user or the final decision authority. This can be misleading for the salesperson, who may not realize they still need to engage other decision makers. A recent sales example illustrates this point. During a pitch to a financial institution with a scope 10 times larger than they anticipated, the representatives raised few objections. This lack of questions signaled that they were likely not the decision makers. This highlights the need to address the real stakeholders and make sure objections are raised and answered to progress the sale. No objections can indicate that the salesperson hasn't demonstrated enough value or urgency. The true objective isn't just a one-time sale. It's to build a long-term partnership and ensure reorders. To achieve this, buyers need to feel confident they're making the best choice for their business, requiring the salesperson to prove the product's value and address any concerns that could prevent future purchases. Some key points. Number one, objections show genuine buyer interest and intent. Number two, no questions means the buyer is likely not engaged already. Number three, in Japan, decisions often require broad approval, meaning the salesperson may not meet all stakeholders. Number four, addressing objections builds trust and confidence, essential for long-term partnerships. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday, we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 235, we're talking about being conversational. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.